Hi, this is Zak Mir with three stocks which are of interest today on a technical basis. First up is Northern Petroleum, where the bulls have just been hit again and again over recent years. Many false dawns in terms of the price action, and even though there've been the odd rally, just as we saw in April going into May, and a recovery in July, somehow the stock just keeps on failing, or at least not living up to expectations. The current situation is that we have at least the hope of recovery while the 50-day moving average at 34 pence holds. There was a flurry to the upside earlier today at 38p was the high. But the problem here is that we have the pressure of the 200-day moving average at 41, and basically you could still see the market top out around these levels and then go back towards 30 pence again. But at least for the moment, we've got an uptrend line here in the RSI window around 50, which is good, and we have, as I said, the 50-day moving average. So possibility, best case scenario, back towards 40 plus while the 50-day line holds. So not a bad risk reward from current levels. Moving on to Condor Gold, just if the stock come through, and it can be seen that we've had what is sort of a typical setup really here for a recovery in a stock or a market. The RSI bottoms out well before the price does. Then you've got an uptrend line in the RSI window. Then you break back above the 50-day moving average on a sustained basis, as this did. A higher low above that, which we had, which we didn't have in May, but we managed to do in August. Higher low above the 50-day average there at a pound. And then you've got the rising trend channel parallel with the 50-day average at £1.19 at the moment. So the situation here, it looks as though the current levels would be a buying point at the floor of the July channel. We also have, as I said, the RSI uptrend line, the RSI providing momentum, and the top of the channel up at £1.60 plus. For those who are not convinced just yet, maybe the best idea would be to wait for further strength to be shown, maybe a break of the 200-day moving average at £1.25 or the 20-day moving average at £1.28 as a momentum buy trigger. But basically at the moment, this should be a support zone around £1.20. Also ties in with the May resistance, and it's interesting as a possible recovery situation. The final stock today is one which has sort of been in focus for quite a while now as a recovery situation. A lot of people sort of looking into it and trying to sort of get in there at the right time. Vatukoula Mining, or Vatukoula Gold Mines. What you can see here at the moment is the way that we've got an extended base. The low for the RSI, again, as I said with Condor, was well before the low in the share price, and since then we've been sort of bumping along the bottom, breaking back above the 50-day moving average, which is currently just under 8 pence, and bumping along the bottom, as I said, of a rising trend channel, mildly rising trend channel at 7 pence as well. The overall uptrend in the RSI window matches the price trend line, and we've just had a rebound off that as well, which was a leading indicator on the move higher today. Now the problem here obviously is that this situation, we've been here before. We've had the spikes and then we have the failure a few days later. This could happen here again. I can't say that it won't, given that we've got the 200-day moving average falling at 13.5 pence. But I think the RSI profile here is now much better than it has been in the past, and the longer the support line here, the greater the chance of a sustained move. So there's a possible bottom fishing opportunity here down towards 8 pence. Below 7 pence, maybe to abandon the mission, but at the moment it looks as though it's not going to go below that level. So 7 pence plus targets towards 12, 13 pence at the 200-day moving average on maybe a 1 to 2 month time frame. That's it for me. Hope to see you next time.